everybody, and it's been a long time since I've done a Ramble video, so I thought once I've got some free time today, I might do one. This is kind of like a Ramble video slash life update slash what is going on in the life of the one and only great JoJo man. So basically, if you guys have been paying attention to my Facebook, you'll know that a couple of weeks ago, or more than a couple of weeks ago actually, about a month ago, I lost my job again, got fired again from CDL. Yeah, basically, that job was a big pile of shit. And I actually was really glad that they fired me in a way, because it means that I've opened up other avenues of possibilities as to what I can do, and I'll come on to that in a little bit. But basically, working at CDL, it was just a shitstorm. They basically got me in and expected me to run like Usain Bolt before I could even crawl. So yeah, that was basically it. They had me doing all these jobs. They didn't train me at all in how I was doing things. They kind of just expected me to do everything and know how things were done. And as a result, I ended up making loads of mistakes, and they fired me for it. However, I think there was an ulterior motive behind that. Basically, they were moving premises, and I think they literally hired me and another guy as well, just for the move. And then they decided after the move, yeah, these guys are a bit shit, let's fire them. So, fuck you, CDL. That brings me on to one of my other things, which is I've decided that I'm sick and tired of working for arseholes and working for big companies, so therefore I've decided that I am going to go self-employed. That's right, guys, I decided to start up my own business. It's not really wargaming related, so I won't, ramble on too much about it. But basically, I'm just sick of working for cunts. So yeah, self-employment was the best way to go. And with the skills that I actually have, I've actually formulated a pretty valid business. It involves like tutoring people and how to use technology and all that kind of stuff. But like I say, it's not wargame related, so I won't go on. But things are looking up for that. Managed to get my hands on a business loan, so I have all the, well, hopefully in a couple of weeks time I should have all the money I need to actually start this business up and make it, full on, let's start a company. It's going to be probably after Christmas when the business will really boom, because obviously people buy new gadgets and devices for Christmas and buy them for relatives, and a lot of people really don't understand how to use their tech properly, so that's where I come in. But anyway, that aside, I was a bit depressed really after I lost my job. I didn't really feel like doing much. That's why there was a big period where I was doing no videos, and yeah, it was just, I just got really down in the dumps. Just didn't feel like doing anything. Didn't feel like making videos. Didn't even feel like building anything or painting anything. It just got to me a little bit. So luckily, I've bounced back from that. And yeah, as you guys noticed, the past couple of weeks I have been outputting videos. By the way, guys, my camera battery is pretty low, so if this cuts out and then jump cuts, don't be alarmed. But yeah, so what have I been doing wargame related? What has the great JoJo man been up to? Well, I decided to put my Mechanicus army to rest a little bit, and that's quite fitting actually, because it's Armies on Parade actually this Saturday coming. I'll explain that again in a little second. But I decided to do an Orc army, as you guys have probably seen on Facebook and stuff. I have been working on a Death Dread army. Ooh, sneak peek there, guys. Ooh. And there's another sneak peek behind me. In fact, there's several little things behind me that I don't want you guys to see just yet, because they are somewhat epic. Well, if I do say so myself, I think they're pretty good conversions, but that'll be for a different video. Yeah, so I decided to do a full-on Dread Mob army, because I really hate painting orcs and stuff like, well, I hate painting like orc boys and things, so I decided let's go full-on dreads and full-on tanks and things. But you guys know about that already if you've been watching my mech shop videos. Speaking of which, I've got a mech shop video to shoot after this one, so that's a good job. I reminded myself of that. Yeah, so other hobby-related things, I haven't really been doing much. Oh no, I've been getting ready for Armies on Parade. That's what I was going to talk on next. Yeah, so it's Armies on Parade for my local GW next on Saturday the 24th of October. Now, I think I've touched on this before, but basically what's happening is we're having 2 Armies on Parades in our store, local store this year, because last year they were shut for the time, so they had one beginning of the year, which I happily took home a gold on. Yes, get in. And yeah, so I'm entering my Nurgle stuff in this month's Armies armies on parade. So hopefully that should be a nice little thing for people to come and see. If you're in the local area, if you know where I am, who I am, and what I do and where I live, come into the shop and pop a vote in for me, guys. That'd be really, really good. But I mean, I'm just entering it for the funsies of it, really, this time, because I got a gold last time, so I don't really have anything to go for. As long as I place gold, silver or bronze this year, I will be truly happy again. But it would be nice to take home another gold, and then I can enter my orcs in it next year and hopefully get another win there. That would be really, really cool. Imagine having 3 golds. I could say, yeah, I won armies on parade 3 times in a row. That'd be proper sick. But yeah, so Nurgle stuff. So I've been kind of touching up things. As you guys saw, I finished the massive Great Unclean one that I've done, and that was really, really, really just a weight off my shoulders, because it's been something that's playing on my mind for a long time. Oh no, I need to water my my plants here. Yes, the chili seeds are doing okay. I think I really need to change the compost that they're actually in, because currently I'm pretty sure that there's no nutritional value for plants left in this compost. But anyway, I digress. Other hobby-related things I've been doing a lot of busts. I've been enjoying those quite a bit from Savage Forge Minis. Good old Dennis there was... I just love his stuff. It's absolutely brilliant. I love it to bits. At the moment. I mean, and this is going to come up. I'm not really doing full-on commissions at this moment in time. I'm more focused on how I'm starting up my business and stuff. So probably not much from commission time coming in the near future. There's one thing, but it's not, you know, one of those things where I need to get it done straight away. And oh, I dropped my thing. I don't know why. I always have something to fiddle with or something to mess with in my hands or in my face or wherever. Just trying to think of anything else really hobby related that I've been up to. Not much is the answer to that. Armies on Parade, I will be giving coverage of that from my local Games Workshop, so that video hopefully should be up on Sunday, all things permitted, because I'm actually going out on Saturday night, so I'm probably going to get a little bit drunk. Yeah, so that's going to be filmed. There's one of those videos for you guys to look forward to. You get to see all the awesome stuff that people have done and brought into the store. Apparently it's a full whack this year, like all the slots have been taken, so it should be really, really good. Should be about 12 different armies there, which will be really, really awesome to see. Other things, nothing much really, just been getting the house tidy really, because it's kind of been getting in a state of disrepair, as I've just not really felt like doing much. This room that I'm sat in really needs a fucking, you know, something doing to it, and I think after I film this, after I'm rendering this, I think I'm going to probably tidy up this shithole. Maybe move some things around. I've been after a couple of set of shelves from my desk because it's really annoying me that I've kind of losing track of where a lot of my paints are. I know a lot of you guys know my paints are up there, but it's just annoying having to bend backwards and stuff, and I might find something else for there. As a matter of fact, just somewhere else to put more models, because I'm running out of space, truth be told. Oh yeah, I'll tell you something. I had a proper Barney a couple of weeks ago with my airbrush. It was being a little fucker, and it just wasn't working properly. So I went to Moggy's, and we cleaned it out thoroughly, like proper, gave it a deep clean, and it was working fine. Then I got it home and reassembled it all, and it still wasn't working. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I got really, really pissed off. But basically, inside this bit there's a nozzle, and yeah, so I unscrewed that, and what was happening is, because it's press fit, the actual, I hadn't pressed it hard enough, so loads of air was just coming back, and every time I was trying to blow paint through it, the paint was just going and bubbling up through the dish. But anyway, that fixed that, so I was pretty happy with that. Yeah, the green stuff supplies are looking really low at the moment. I've got maybe, how many inches is that? What, 6 inches left? I fear I might starve soon. So yeah, so that's that. But experimenting a lot recently with rust effects and things, and it's been a really nice little thing to play about with. I got a new AK set, crusted rust deposits, and they're really, really good. Although I've only kind of really used the light rust, and I've had to order another one of those because I went through it so much. Because the method I use on the orcs and the death dreads and the tanks and things is quite a nice one, and you guys know that I'm all for finding really quick and easy but effective ways of painting to a nice standard. Let's actually get one of these tanks here. So this is my big track. You guys will probably see. Let me just move a little bit closer for you guys. So yeah, basically, the way this worked was spray the whole thing light grey, then spray the whole thing gun grey. It's all Vallejo stuff up until now. And then what you do is you get the crusted rust deposits. When they are enamels, and I was a bit about putting enamels through my airbrush, but Moggy assured me it's okay, and it is. And then what you do is you douse the whole fucking thing with the rust deposits, and it settles. You might be able to see it a little bit better on these bits here, guys, but it all settles there. And then what you do, well, what I do then is I get some tissue, or I get some Q-tips or some cotton buds, whatever you want to call them, and I use a bit of enamel thinners, dip it in and kind of just like scrape away areas that I want to stay metal, and then leave like the underneath and the deposit, the bits where rust would actually go, I leave them. And then I give it a little bit of an overbrush with some more metal just to actually rebuff it and make it look more metal again rather than just a heap of rust. And then I just go in and add the details, and it's really, really cool because up until about 75% done, it looks like shit, but when you start adding the little bits of colour and the other little details and things, it really just jumps out and comes to life. As you guys can see there, the little bits of colour really make all the difference and just kind of set it apart from the sea of rust that it becomes. Yeah, I've been experimenting also with some. I found a really good method actually of getting rid of paint off of metal miniatures, and it's quite. It's not the best way, but it's a way that I found which is pretty good. Basically, again, this came from my Moggy's discussion about cleaning airbrushes. If you get yourself some cellulose thinners from Halfords, it's like £4 for a big ass tub like this, a big ass can of it. And put in like a glass receptacle like that, as you can see, the paint has gone all manky, it's all coming off and things. I'm not going to put my hand in there because it's cellulose thinners and it is caustic and it'll dry my fingers out and possibly corrode them. But yeah, guys, so that's a really good way of getting paint off metal miniatures. Really, really good way. I'm about to run out of recording time, so I'm going to quickly stop this and we're going to have a little bit of a jump cut. Jump cut has been done. Just had to delete a load of old files and things off there. More stuff that's gone on. Nothing really. I lost my Dead Zone box set for ages and ages. If any of you guys are wondering where the Dead Zone went, and we're actually going to be. Well, me and Mr. Pidge are actually going to be playing some more Dead Zone soon because Mr. Pidge has recently just moved house. I helped him with that, and yeah, so we'll be able to actually film maybe some battle reports for Dead Zone and stuff. So that should be really good. But basically, yeah, I lost it for ages. It was in a cupboard that I never normally put stuff in. I don't know why I put it in there, but yeah, that was a bit weird. I don't know why I did that. I'm thirsty actually. Let's go down and make a cup of tea, guys. Do you fancy a brew? Well, yeah, I can give you a digital brew, a digital cup of tea. Oh shit, the bed. Yeah, this room. I'm going to quickly give you a little pan around of what this room is like. It is fucking horrendous. Look at all the shit on the floor. Hopefully you won't see any more of the sneak peeks, but there's just shit everywhere. So basically, guys, I'm going to be making a bit of a tidy up in here because I can't move. I literally can't move, and there's bits on the floor, and I can't even come up here without any shoes on because I step on spiky bits, and it's just really, really fucking painful. Let's make a cup of tea. I need a brew. Spent all morning trying to get a bloody picture back in its frame, and it's a piece of shit because it didn't fucking work. Right, so let's just. Kettle's not long boiled. Happy days. Love tea. I love it, me. But yeah, so in regards to actually other stuff in my life, what is going on? I was thinking to myself today, I've pretty much got most things what I want at the moment. In regards to hobby related stuff, obviously there's a few more orc things that I need, but like when I was working for Samsung, because I was getting paid quite a tidy amount, I wasn't actually getting paid quite a tidy amount, so I was having to spend a lot of money on petrol and car parking and food and stuff in work, and I was thinking to myself, I got into my head that I was earning more than I was, so I ended up buying loads of stuff, and I always ended up wondering where my money goes, but through that I've actually got most things that I actually want. It's only really when I start a new army that I want to get new things. In regards to, let's have a think, what can we talk about Games Workshop related? Is there anything that that they've done recently. Oh, the new Tau stuff looks really nice. I love the new big mecha beastie that they've got. That's really cool. Why am I putting the dead tea bag in the fridge? That's because I was getting milk out, that's why. That's why. Yeah, the new big Tau beastie's really cool, and it's weird, they've kind of not been, like, they went through a phase of releasing loads of cool stuff, like, all the time. And that's since they focus on Age of Sigmar, it's just all wank. And there's rumours of a new... The fuck was that? Oh, it's my I shit my pants down, it's my fucking zip on the oven. What the fuck? You guys actually saw me nearly through my pants. But yeah, guys, so there's the... What was I talking about now? I've completely lost my trail of thought. I just don't know. We're going to assume the position. Oh, it was my birthday a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. I had a really good time on that. In case any of you were wondering, it was really decent. Had a good night out and got really fucking drunk. Let's set the camera up on the bongo drum. I am the great and powerful Gideon Morningwood. That's my D&D Valen t-shirt, which is pretty cool. I'm trying to think what... Oh, check this out, guys. For Halloween, I wanted like a really scary mask because I'm going as like kind of like a serial killer, kind of like butchery type character. So I decided to get my hand on a mask, but I didn't want like a shitty rubber mask. I wanted something that either I could sell afterwards or something that I'd keep because it was really cool. And I kind of got this, guys. So wait till you see this. Hang on. Can I butcher you? But yeah, guys, how fucking cool is that? It's an airsoft mask, so it's quite hard plastic, like carbon fibre-y type stuff. It does come with like a strap thing to put it on the actual back of my head, but how fucking sick is that, guys? It was like black, and it had like all metal scuffs on it and things, but I thought to myself, nah, balls that, I'll repaint that to look fucking hideous. And you know, as well, it's quite scary when you can actually see your eyes through it. Hello, look at my cod eye. Look how fucking terrifying that is. Yeah, really cool. I was really happy with that. I painted that up yesterday. I was going to do like a separate video on it, but it's not really wargame related, so I thought I'd just show you guys now. But really cool. So the whole mask thing like cost me like a tenner, so it's not really that much. Oh shit! No, they dropped it then. So it's not actually that much to actually fork out for. And I reckon, I mean, how much do you reckon I could sell that for, guys? Do you reckon? To like an airsoft enthusiast, they wanted something really fucking terrifying to scare the other side with, the enemies. I think I might stick it on eBay for like 15 quid. If I get 15 quid for it, hey, I've made my money back and I've got a fiver that I can spend on some green stuff so I can afford to eat. Yeah, so other things. Like I said, there's nothing really from Games Workshop. Oh no, they released the Games Workshop Air range, which is a little bit on the weird side. Games Workshop Paints has kind of gone a bit crazy. They've kind of got everything. Like, and I think it would not surprise me in the slightest if Games Workshop decided to bring out like an airbrush. Like the Games Workshop, the Citadel airbrush, and we're not talking that fucking wank flamer thing that everyone thought was an airbrush. That was just a fucking fancy spray can holder, if you ask me. But I reckon they're probably gonna get an airbrush, and because they ain't gonna do any deals with Badger, they ain't gonna do any deals with Iwata, because they're just too expensive. And if you think of the markup, I mean, say a SOTAR 2020 is like what, like 300 quid. Can you think of the markup Games Workshop would give it? They'd mark it up by like another 3, it'd be like 600 quid for an airbrush. That being said, I think that if they ever did an airbrush, they would probably use like one of the really shit plastic Chinese ones and be like, oh yeah, look at this is the Citadel Miniatures branded airbrush, you know, look how awesome it is, look at what you can do. And then it's like 200 quid for something that you could get maybe for 20 quid off eBay. That's what I imagine. But I honestly think that, because there's a lot of airbrush, like, how do you say it? There's a lot of people using airbrushes now out in the world as it's getting more and more popular and as they're getting easier to obtain. So obviously they've jumped on the airbrush page. So the next thing naturally is to bring out an airbrush. Personally, I think it's a bit of a stupid idea, because you might, I mean, who is gonna? I mean, okay, so you get like say a yellow. My battery is literally about to die, so I do apologise if I cut off. You get a yellow. Why not just thin it down, you know, put it through an airbrush, Why not, you know, rather than having to buy separate paints? I know it's Games Workshop's marketing scheme just to get more shit and more money, but you know, that's Games Workshop, isn't it? I can't really think of anything else that I want to ramble about, really. No, there's nothing. Oh wait, check this out. One sec. Oh, it's really fucking hot. Fucking hot tea. Oh, my lovely girlfriend got me this for my birthday. How awesome is that, guys? That is a drinking horn. I've not actually used it yet, but I'm probably going to use it on Halloween just because, you know, just... Russ! For the Vikings! How freaking sick is that? It's a mind scramble jump cut. Yeah, that's right. So I actually did run out of battery and halfway through saying so I'm so sorry for the impromptu jump cut. But yeah, guys, so that's pretty much it. That's all I can think about. Oh, I'm very blue. Why am I looking so blue dabba dee dabba die on camera? That's crazy. You know, it's fucking well hot up here. I can't believe how fucking warm it is for the middle of October. It's ridiculously warm. Lovely breeze. That's delicious. Yeah, guys, I really can't think of anything else to ramble about, truth be told. Oh, no, there's one thing. I've actually got something going on with Ramshackle Games at the moment. I know I keep mentioning those guys an awful lot, but their stuff is incredible. That the build quality is just brilliant on it. Like, for example, look at this. This is a track section for the Reebok transport vehicle or whatever it is, tank, and it's just, look at the detail in the gears and stuff there, the actual tracks, and just a nice good chunky bit of resin. We all love a chunky bit of resin, don't we, guys? But yes, I've got something going on with them. Keep your eye tuned for that. That's going to feature on the mech shop section of videos. That's going to be kind of like an interactive build for you guys, so you might want to pay attention to that. You might actually get your ideas heard and get your options chosen. But anyway, I digress. I'm not going to talk more about that. I'm going to... That's a little sneak peek as to what's going on. But anyway, guys, yeah, so I am going to sign off now, and I'm going to... probably record another video after this. Then I'm going to put them on render. I'm going to tidy up this godforsaken shitty shithole. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys again on the next episode of Make Me Ramble, or the next episode of whatever. And I'm rambling again now, so I'm going to say goodbye. See you now, and goodbye.